A treasurer officer employed to Beryllium has been taken into custody in relation to last month's multi-million-dollar robbery at a Scotiabank ATM in Portmore, St. Catherine. Deputy Commissioner of Police in charge of crime and security, Fitz Bailey, said that the arrest was made following a targeted operation in St. Anne. The cop says $500,000 was found in his possession. So what does a treasurer do in a company or an organization? The main duties of a treasurer are to oversee the financial administration of the organization, review procedures and financial reporting, advise the board on financial strategies, and advise on fundraising if they do fundraising. Just to sum it up, the general responsibilities for a treasurer are as follows: general financial oversight, funding, fundraising and sales, financial planning and budgeting, financial reporting, banking, bookkeeping and record keeping, control of fixed assets and stocks. It's a critical role in ensuring the financial stability and the success of the company. They work closely with other members of the leadership or management team to make decisions that impact the financial health of the company. The treasurer must have a strong understanding of financial management principles and practices, as well as a high degree of integrity and ethical standards. In addition, the treasurer must be skilled at communicating financial information to a variety of stakeholders, including board members, investors, and the public. The treasurer oversees the finance department. In some companies, the treasurer is referred to as the Chief Financial Officer, CFO. So they have a really important position in the company. It's a senior position. So they also sign checks and they manage the inflow of cash as well as the outflow of cash. High pay grade. Let's look at how the Beryllium company evolved. They are coming from Brinks to Guardsman to Beryllium. The company began as Brinks Jamaica Limited in 1965. Brinks is an American company formed in Illinois. It began as Brinks. So Brinks entered Jamaica in 1965 with one truck, no vault, and a handful of clients. More than 5 decades later, the company expanded its footprints with 5 branches served by over 500 members, fleet of over 90 armored trucks, and 7 vaults. In 1977, Kenneth Benjamin founded Guardsman from his hobby of training security guards. Benjamin eventually bought out Brinks Jamaica, and the company has redefined itself numerous times over the past 5 decades. The newest rebranding follows the company's track record of innovation with its 56 history virtually every sector, including retail and government. Vinny Walea, Group Director, Guardsman Group Limited, shared that the relaunch stems from the company's commitment to technology and its philosophy of partnership. Guardsman Armoured, now Beryllium Limited, started as a cash-in-transit company and has evolved over the years. As we anticipated, the changing needs of our clients is in response to technological advancements. That statement comes from Walea. Data capabilities with artificial intelligence and interactive technological integration to establish a support presence for central digital currency. Because of the climate in Jamaica, where you have a high level of crime, maybe the company may want to look at other ways of getting cash delivered. Maybe, I don't know if it's possible in this day and age. Is it really feasible to have 10 guards, armored trucks, and all of that? It's not going to be feasible financially for a company to survive, because I've seen so many comments saying that they need 10 security guard or reinforcements. And I don't think that will solve the issue. One, the company is not going to be able to survive financially. Is it possible? Can they look into other ways, other means, AI, drones, they have to come up with something innovative and creative. Avoid transporting cash on the road at this time. It's like the citizens' lives are at risk and the employees' lives are at risk as well. There's a lot of people that have been injured, and allegedly one of the wife was saying that no one contacted her. So I'm hoping that by now the company is supporting those employees who have been injured. My dad was a security officer and he got sick, and I don't even think the company called, and he passed away. And there was no benefits. No one came, no one called, no one came to, not even say come to the funeral, but no one contacted the family to find out how he was doing when he was ill. And he was ill for many years, and he was in a security position for the days when security guards were treated as nobodies, right? And they're still not being respected and treated as important employees. See them demonstrating on the road every day, and it's just giving me a lot of flashbacks of what my father went through. Not getting any support when he was sick. He just got someone to replace him, and that was the end of that, right? And I'm just saying that if you're going to have like an employee for 30 years and then they want them to start over afresh to sign new contracts, that doesn't sit well. I don't think that's the way to go, because they've given 30 years of their time, dedication to the company, and to have them sign over new contracts at this point in their lives, it's not making any sense. So please put a comment in the comment section and let me know how you feel about what the security guards are going through. I'm doing some research on armored trucks. Yes, they're extremely expensive, but they save lives. If they weren't armored, these individuals would not make it back to their families. So they have bulletproof glass. They have a ram at the front of the vehicle that they can go through any type of roadblocks. Of course, they have a lot of fortification on those vehicles because they're armored. They have a CCTV camera that goes right back to the head office, and they're seeing live what's happening on the road, what's going on. If they're under any type of, attack or anything like that, they are seeing everything live, play by play. So they're able to give their assistance in record time and know what's going on without even them contacting them, right? These vehicles are being monitored and being watched for the safety and the security, of course, of the employees, but also to know what is going on, where they are. They also have a GPS system. So if it's hijacked or stolen, they know how to track it and disable it. They have immobilizers. Look out for your employee, not just one security company, but a lot of security companies, your employees come first. The employees make the company run. Without them, of course, there would be no company. So I think they should be placed in a certain position in the company and taken care of, right? I had another family member who was in that capacity of security guard, and she just basically left because she said it's not worth it. So she has her own company now. She's not willing to take that risk anymore. So she started her own baking company, and a lot of people are evaluating what if they want to continue in this field, because their needs are not being met. Their needs have to come first and foremost. Otherwise, you're not going to have any staff remaining in the position. They'll be like in, out, right? And people are not going to be committed and loyal. So I think you should listen to your employees and hear what they're saying. Not just one company. I'm talking about all security companies. Security guards have been through it. My dad went through it. I'm hopeful that they would recalibrate and do something different and innovative and come up with something more creative, because the atmosphere is not conducive to carrying cold cash on the road. And it's going to take a lot of manpower. The JDF and JCF, may not be there all the time to escort. It's going to be a lot of money to do that. Manpower and the citizens' resources now are being used to do that, right? So it has to take someone to sit down and reevaluate and say, what are we doing? Is it in our interest to do this? There's a lot of technology that can be implemented. Citizens are out there caught, up in this mayhem, and it's just not fair to them. We are so tired of seeing people losing their lives on the street. It's just too much. Thank you for joining me on this video. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. Thanks for all the support, and join me on the next video. Take care of yourself and others. Bye for now.